You cock, you coping, a Hansi jealous of beautiful body. Got them a raw glimpse of beauty defeats your ideology. You cock, you coping, a Hansi jealous of beautiful body. Got them a raw glimpse of beauty defeats your ideology. You cock, you coping, a Hansi jealous of beautiful body. Got them a raw glimpse of beauty defeats your ideology. Lick up the sweat lining her crease because she brought you to her knees. Hungry a digital woman because she makes you look like a man. Ugly rejections what they fear. Jiggly reduced they them to tears. Woman attractive is her sin. New York underground tunneling. New York underground tunneling. You coke, you coping, a Hansi jealous of beautiful body. Got them a raw glimpse of beauty defeats your ideology. Hello, beta testers. Sony Last Minute Censors, a Korean game. The first console endeavor from developer ShiftUp, after years of gutting, killing, and burying Asian games because they needed to impose their culture. For a day, people tried to mock, dismiss, reduce, and move the goalposts on the censorship that we all took issue with. But Gurums starts a petition that's now over 17,000, link in the description, and the seething has included, but is not limited to, death threats, just like when Sweet Baby Inc. didn't like the wrong people knowing that they existed, so they lashed out and harassed, simply wanting what was advertised. What you're paying for now makes you worthy of harassment, apparently, especially if you're a woman. Something changed. At one moment, haha, embarrassing and funny, a Korean developer that was proud to be putting out their uncensored vision was in fact last minute censored by Sony, but suddenly, after the organization of a mass cancellation of PlayStation Plus under the Free Stellar Blade hashtag and a petition that attention-starved games journalists inadvertently promoted with blind hatred before, of course, deleting their posts and crying harassment, having long agreed with the most absurd journalists out there, you push this, just like Sweet Baby via Streisand, into relevance over thousands in contributions. I told you that they'd screech, just like with Hogwarts Legacy. How can I not support ShiftUp? I might have to jump on Nikkei. I went out to acquire the wholly pre-patched Stellar Blade that Sony's sabotaged the Korean studio with. They enabled an augmented reality game where people are seeking the uncensored version. Without the physical media that they seek to rob you of, we might never have had something with which to compare what they censored. I'll capture everything that Sony needed to make fit its lame, tame, alphabet shame. Video games, serious business. I, like you, just wanted to have fun, no offense intended. We're all opting in, we're all adults, mature game, sensitivity consultation, I like you, I like a sex, it's nice, just subscribe. Ugh. It's game, why you have to be mad? As I breeze over a few of these articles, permit me a voice to make it easier for those simply listening.
Stellar Blade and the male gaze. Attractive to who?
That they have to ask.
Stellar Blade is a teenage boy's idea of the perfect video game. PlayStation's latest is a gory mashup of sweaty action and cheesecake gazing.
What are you endorsing the game?
You fuck.
More things change, more things stay the same. A games journalist kept telling y'all they're trying to make movies out of these games. Oh snap, look at this patent. This too hard. Can the game play itself?
Eve, the protagonist and your avatar in this world who is being objectified, and gaming has long since moved on from being a boys club. Stellar Blade needs to get with the times. Rating 5 out of 10.
Maybe if you write Rockstar, they'll take the cars out of the Grand Theft Auto game for you.
Oh, it's not fair. They're goomers. They're gooners. Stupid, toxic, incel virgin chuts needed touch grass, and then the woman came and she was pretty. Stellar Blade put even some incredibly stupid, sexy outfits that hurt the game's story. But despite the forced sex appeal, I actually loved her detailed design.
Wasn't there like some kind of like Fruit Loop furry teddy bear skin in the game for pussies? You're the one using these skins again to illustrate your point, but also to clickbait for your article. So it's like even you objectively recognize that you had a choice, but you're implying that it's forced, and you could have shown anything to highlight that choice, but because you're trying to sell it as forced, you just have to go with the stupid, sexy Flanders. More like Smithers, huh? Ah! No! Get away from me! Like, subscribe, comment, or correct me below.
Hey, come on. It's not your fault. You're just a...
Yeah, you can't help it. You're just a...
The side who wins doesn't need to silence. They don't need to hide and deny what they've done. They don't need to alter, redefine, rewrite. You've operated inflicting fear and controlling a narrative. You force, you hate, inflict fear, divide. Enough. Games journalists embark so far up their own ass. They have found zero problem believing that they had the right to dictate the cultural makeup of a game studio, much like Academy deciding to exclude certain movies from award consideration if they don't meet woke pandering criteria. So too did Jewish journalist Jason Schreier drink deep from the well of insanity and consider himself worthy of decreeing. After he have him big problem after smoke him stupid pipe, he saw the white men populating this game studio, and he said, oh, hell no. Because when you're thinking of medical treatment and legal representation, you're always thinking, what about giving the marginalized doctors and lawyers a chance? There's too many rules barring people from being able to do medicine or legal stuff. What about if it was less about the rigid, detached science of it all, and it were more about, like, the vibes, you know? You idiot. Damn, it's a shame that video game studio was made up of an obvious collection of passionate dweebs, imaginative schizos, and locally available suckers who could be tricked out of their talent and time. You know, the types of people you need to make a video game instead of your utopian vision of a college brochure game studio where every race is represented and we sing song and hold hands under the rainbow. Because what you're getting at is that too much of one race is never okay, right? Which is weird, because that's what Sweet Baby Inc.'s Danny Lalander's considered acceptable. But oh wait, I forgot the up-ass ascent dictates that these people have a different definition of what racism is that doesn't apply to, you know, themselves. And how racist they are to that one race that they don't consider, because as far as they're concerned, like woman, their definition of racist does not coincide with our dictionary understanding of the term.
Yeah, you can't help it. You're just a... Yeah.
Okay, stop. How dare you? And how dare you speak to me like that? I refuse to be disrespected ever again. And there's nothing wrong with me. Have you ever felt like your friend
Who is that?
headed
I
towards...
think it's an insane person.
I'm Warren the Eagle, fully qualified expert.
Why is it wet?
Business cards should be crisp.
Okay?
Sorry, did you say eagle?
Yeah.
What? This
See?
is-
On there?
Yeah, but...
Eagles have wings.
That's right, yeah. And some eagles' wings, they just take a little bit longer to sprout. So when they do, they're going to be bigger and stronger than normal.
I think it's an insane person.
Okay?
We're kind of in the middle of something here.
Oh, I can see you're right in the middle of something, mate. A string of vicious personal attacks. Okay?
He's some sort of freelancer.
Freelancers deserve to die.
Here, go on, fire.
Just stop talking amongst yourselves.
Talking amongst yourselves.
I hate this guy.
But every now and then he would feel a bit down when he felt like his friends weren't treating him right. When he was having a hard time with some issues at work because they don't have business brains like me, him. So one day,
What is this?
Excuse me?
guys are being good mates, and they asked for
How long is this gonna last?
Way too late for that, guys. You've gotta be better best friends.
Sorry, but we just
Gotta
do not have time for whatever this.
Would it surprise you to know that the guy in that story was actually
You.
me?
Well, yeah. I mean, you did some of it in first person.
The thing in the animation looked like him.
Okay, stop. Believe it or not, but there was a time in my life when even I had trouble making and keeping friends. How could a confident, handsome worm eagle have trouble keeping friends? Good question.
Because of the way you look?
The way
Yeah, all sort of lumpy.
I don't think
Is it
that's...
because you look like a bit of a bigger animal that fell off or was removed and then came to life?
That's actually a
Like an old person's finger.
An infection I had up my...
Or was it the voice? Quite
He
an
looks
unusual-
like a tumor.
And he stinks.
I've got beady eyes like a rat.
Or you're just generally unlikable. What? What's he doing?
Looks like he's in pain.
Are you dying?
I'm actually laughing. Doesn't bother me at all. If I was bothered by that kind of thing, do you think I'd be laughing about it? No. And do you know why that doesn't bother me? Because I have something called
Rat eyes!
not rat eyes.
That's it!
And there's nothing wrong with me.
If you like or comment too much, I could get closer to 100,000. You wouldn't want that, would you?